What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and this is a super duper exciting video. Oh my gosh. There will be follow-up videos to this. I do actually have a follow-up video to this that I need to edit and post. I'm just definitely more excited about this phone right now, and I'm going to post this first. I'll post this after. Anyways, so the Pixel 6 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. These have been my two daily drivers. As someone who does YouTube videos, being able to review something that only works with Apple or something that only works with Android has been a major positive impact to my life. And there's certain things Apple does very well, and there's certain things Google does very well. So these are my two daily drivers. And I will be upgrading to the iPhone 14 because of the fact that it has USB Type-C, or it should, because all of the tablets, including my iPad mini 6, have Type-C, and it's nice having just one charger for every device that I have versus worrying about USB-C, the lightning cables. So I will be upgrading to the iPhone 14 Pro, whatever comes out. But this phone right here has drove me absolutely insane. Anyways, this phone has drove me so crazy that I ordered this. Okay, so let's open it up and show you what's actually in it. Obviously, by the title of the thumbnail, you already know, but still, I don't have a... Apparently, my knife that was in here is not in here. Look at that. Now, yes, I did an S22 Ultra unboxing. That is my wife's phone. This is specifically my phone. I will be carrying around this phone and this phone until the 14 comes out, and then I'll have this phone in the 14. Oh, look. I just got a notification that my Urban Armor Gear case shipped. I ordered 2 Urban Armor Gear cases because that is my case company of choice. As you can see, UAG and UAG. I love UAG. They're my case of choice, and I will have some videos of those cases when they come. So here we go. Galaxy S22 Ultra. Oh yeah, it's basically just saying, I got this on payments because I'm not rich and I make like just a couple $100, a little bit more than that from YouTube. A little more than a couple, less than a few. That's how low my YouTube income is. So this is purchased on payments through my carrier. So I will be paying on this for the next 2 years. Because I used to go to the store and drop, $800, $900, $1,000 on a phone. And those days are long gone. I don't make that much money anymore. And it's okay. To me, I'm having fun now. I mean, I was having fun before, but now it's like I do stuff that I want to do, not that like I'm obligated to do. Here's the phone. Beautiful. Beautiful. I got the green version. My wife has the like burgundy, the like reddish one. There's the SIM card tool. And in here, we have just a USB-C cable, some instructions. And let's go ahead and pull out that SIM card tool because we're going to be removing the SIM card from our Pixel 6 Pro. Thank God. I have not been more frustrated with a phone in years. So while this is such a beautiful phone, and I absolutely love Google, and I love Google Pixel phones because I love the stock Android experience, I need a phone that's going to last more than a few hours without me even touching it. And I hate remembering to put it in extreme power save every time I'm done using it, just so I have battery later on, and then take it out of extreme power save and then forget to put it back on. And now I'm with a dead phone and I need to have a charger on me, and I'm just done. I'm done. They've pushed several updates to the phone. Nothing has made it any better. I mean, it's still really bad. There we go. And this is the one thing I forgot to do in the last unboxing. This right here. I have had to sign non-disclosure agreements. I've had to sign documents, and having something to physically... Oh, have you ever played the Drawful app or some app where you draw something, people have to guess what you say? It's like cheating using a pen. It's so nice. All right, let's turn it on. Oh, and so I'm hearing from people that the radio that they use in this guy is an older radio, and if you turn off 5G, you get better battery life. Well, as someone that lives in Kansas City, and we have mid-band 5G, and if you don't know what that is, that's about 5 to 600 megabits per second download. It's making me restart because the new SIM card's in there. So there's no way I'm going back to like, 20, 30 download when right here in my apartment at home, I get mid-band 5G. And on my Verizon, if I go outside, I get ultra-wideband Verizon. And yeah, that's like 3,000 download on my phone. There we go. 5G ultra-wideband. I literally just got off work, so sorry for my hands being dirty. That's acceptable. That is that's very acceptable. I'll take that. On my freaking phone. I mean, but it doesn't work indoors. I have to be outside for it to work. So the fact that this works in my apartment while I'm, laying in bed, or I'm sitting on my couch playing a video game, the fact that I have mid-band 5G is, And every time I've ever done a speed test, my wife's always had like the S20 Ultra, or like, a much newer Samsung phone than what I'm used to. I haven't had a Samsung phone in years. And if you go back to my old videos, I've had the Note 2, 3, 4, the 7 that literally, they wouldn't let me charge it anymore. I was sleeping, it pushed an update, and I couldn't charge it anymore. So I had to go to the T-Mobile store, and they gave me a full refund of like $800 that I had spent on the phone. So the last Note I had was the 8. And then ever since then, Google's been kind enough to send me Pixels, and when I get a nice new phone every year, I don't see the need to go make my bill increase. This increases my bill by like $50 a month. What? Permission for Samsung apps and services. Okay. T-Mobile package delivered. Connect to my Google Fiber internet. See, you got that 5G UC at the top there. That's that ultra fast internet. Oh, and what I do like about Samsung is look at the top there. It says I'm on Wi-Fi 6. My Google phone does not tell me that. Now I can turn you off and not use you again. Goodbye. If they push out an update, I'll keep testing updates and seeing if it finally got better. I was trying to stick in the wrong hole. That's what she said. I'm going to set this up as a brand new device. I'm not going to restore everything over. Because one thing about Samsung is, they've got like Samsung Health, Samsung this, Samsung Pay, Samsung all the things, right? And that's why I prefer the Google stock experience. But as much as I prefer the Google stock experience, I need my phone to get me through more than half of a day on a full charge with a freaking No, do not copy. Let's start fresh. All right, so we're going to do our fingerprint here. Oh, so I have to wait for the vibration. Yes, I will add my other thumb. It's very important. If you have one thumb that's like super oily or greasy, or, from like working on cars all day, or from, whatever your profession is, having that backup finger is very nice. And for me also, like, what if I have it on the table, right? And I don't feel like lifting it up. Maybe I want this finger to also. And one more. Let's add this one. This ain't too bad. Okay. Next. I literally did this. Oh, no, no, no. We do not want that. We do not want that. We do not want that. Also, you'll want to download Google Messages and not use the Samsung Messages app because you'll want RCS, which is Android to Android communication. Uh, Definitely download Google Messages if you have like an LG or Motorola or Samsung, because each of them wants you to use their specific app for messaging, and you'll get RCS if you use the Google Messaging app. Oh, and I believe this one actually has it built in, so never mind. Samsung finally built it into this phone, so I don't know when if it was specifically the S22 that started it, but my wife's had it by default, and I remember seeing it somewhere that now they include Google Messages by default instead of Samsung Messages. I had a lady at work who had an LG phone, and it had an LG like contacts thing, and so her contacts weren't being backed up to her Google account because every time she added them, it was adding it to LG. Oh, we had to download Google Messages, Google Contacts, Google Dialer. We had to download all these Google apps to get it to work properly. This phone feels so good. Let's go over it while it's doing that. There's nothing on this side. You've got like a little microphone there. You've got your power, your volume up and down, speaker, SIM card, microphone, S Pen. We could sign documents and tap things with our stylus. So if you get the Ultra, you get like the note features, and if you don't get the Ultra, you don't get the note features. So I think that's a really good way of doing it. Instead of like, here's a note, here's the latest S model phone. How do you distinguish between the two? Well, one's got an S Pen, the other doesn't. So then you got to make two different models. So it makes a whole lot of sense to me having an S22 and then an S22 Ultra. Why do I keep doing that? Whoa. Okay, so I can't do the Samsung thing. I don't have a phone number anymore that it's associated with. All right, so boom. There's our freaking phone. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of these buttons. I don't like buttons. I prefer using it the way I do with my Pixel. So we're gonna go to the screen here. Yeah, that's fine for now, I guess. I want my timeout to be a little bit longer. Navigation bar. Swipe gestures. See? There we go. Now we have more screen real estate. I know how to use this, all right? Look, there's the Google Messages app. Now it's setting up the chat feature so we get RCS. So now my recent apps right there. And say I go to my settings. I can just go here and go back. And if you use your other hand, same way, you can go back from that side. So backwards is just a swipe across the screen. Of course, it also brings up that one. Somehow, okay, there we go. Whatever this sidebar does, I don't know. I haven't messed with that yet. But there we go. There's our recent apps, and there's home. So I prefer that. I don't, I feel like we're past the whole buttons thing. Now let's turn off that Wi-Fi, and let's show you freaking cameras, man. Look at those cameras. It's nutty. Absolutely nutty. Let's get that thumbnail. I just want to show you the speed test real quick using midband. Oh my gosh. Is this the last time? What the heck? All right, so we're connected to 5G. I've got a lot of things going on, like system updates. So I don't know. Come on, show the UC. Do you see what I see? There we go. Oh yeah, let's change this to alphabetical. All right. And what do we get on our very, very first speed test? That's not too shabby. I got a lot of things downloading in the background, a system update to the phone itself, lots of things going on, and I'm still getting damn near 400 down. This is T-Mobile mid-band all the time, everywhere I go. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm gonna connect back to Wi-Fi because it wants me to do that. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see future content on the S22 Ultra, the Pixel 6 Pro, and the iPhone 14, and other cool stuff. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links to those will be in the description below. If you're into RC content like remote control, like drones and RC cars that go really, really fast, subscribe to my second channel. It's linked in the description below. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.